Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Jess Althea's channel. This video has been done for quite a while. It was done in about October and I'm now just putting it out, so I hope you enjoy it. I am going to be doing a voiceover, as you can recognize, and it's going to be on a soft glam, really nude makeup for church. As you can see, I'm just fixing my locks and getting things done. But let me introduce myself. I'm Jess Althea, a 50-plus-year-old female. I do my locks, I do makeup videos, I do some clothing haul styling videos, and whatever else come to mind that I can share that I think is beneficial. So let's get into today's video. I've already done my face care and I did sunscreen as well. I don't leave that out my routine, so I'm heading in with primer to ensure that the complexion products will stay in place. So I'm using a drugstore product from Maybelline. It's the Grippy Primer. It's very cost effective and it's very effective. I highly recommend. I put it all over my face, but mainly in the T-zone. As I said before, I want the complexion products to stick, so I make sure that it's worked into the skin and I allow for it to dry down. It does have a tacky feel, and this helps for the foundation to just stay in place all day. Now let's get into the eyebrows. I'm using the Maybelline Express Brow Pencil. Both Maybelline products. I love Maybelline line. So yes, I'm brushing the brows up, whatever sparse hairs I have. Customarily, I will use a gel to help give me traction for the brow pencil. Left that out today because I was rushing just a bit. I will use it after the fact, so watch me working my brows. I lift them a little bit high over the brow bone just to give my face a lift. It opens my eyes up and that space between the lid and the brow is wider. It just gives a nice, clean, lifted look. I'm drawing the lines underneath, carving out the brows as well as on top of the brow, and then I go in with tiny strokes, hair-like strokes. So I'm going to carve out the brows now with my concealer. This is from the brand Minted. I'll try to put the shade I'm using on screen, and I'm using it on a flat tapered end brush to carve out my brows so they're looking nice, clean, and seamless. Now I'm going in with a color that matches my complexion. I'm into light underneath the brows, but today I wasn't going for that. Just something that gives me a nice, neutral, natural look. Precision is needed for this, so just take your time. I'm also using the same concealer as my complexion product. Again, this product is from Minted, M-E-N-T-E-D, and it is a beautiful shade. Again, I'll put it on screen. It is now complete, and like I said in my previous video, I'll be a little bit more conservative, so I won't be purchasing this product until I've used up most of my complexion products, and then I will repurchase. But I really, really like this product. You'll see when I blend it in how yummy it looks. I'm now using a flat foundation brush, but I'm using the technique of using this fixing spray to help with longevity of the complexion product, just to keep it in place all day. So tap, tap, tap it in on top of the concealer I just placed on my face to make sure it's affixed all day. Do you see how this concealer has my face looking absolutely beautiful? That sheen, healthy skin, glowy, beautiful look. Top tier. So I work that into the skin, tapping it in and sharing it out in the areas where I don't want too heavy looking of a foundation product, and then make sure you bring it down under your neck as well. I'm feeling myself. All right, let's get into the concealer. I do want a brighter eye today, so I'm going to go in with my Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch. This I remember because this is my OG concealer. I have to have this in my collection at all times. It's my go-to shade, my go-to product. It is full coverage and I absolutely love this product. Highly recommended. Now this blush is from one of my Ipsy bags, so I'll be using this today. Again, I will list the name of the company and the shade on screen. It's a pinky shade, so it gives a nice sheer Barbie look. It's pretty light, but it is effective as well. Does have a beautiful sheen. I'm bringing it up over on my temple and a little bit in under the eyes as well to give that nice pinky Barbie look. I am loving bringing my blusher under the eyes and then sharing it out with the concealer. Feeling that look. Tap, tap, tapping it in, working it in the skin. Not sure why I was making that face because I absolutely love how it came out looking. Yep, I love that look. Clock it, guys. Let's blend out our concealer atop the lid as well as under the eyes. Blending is key, making sure you share the end out and then leave full coverage under the eye. The excess on the brush I use on the forehead because I don't want my forehead to have a cakey, overly bakey look. With the creases on my forehead, the wrinkles, natural look, I don't want the product to seep into the lines, so less is more. So watch as I blend out, and now I'm just using this powder puff just to get the excess product off so we don't have any unnatural creases under the eyes, and then we go right into sealing the concealer in. Again, I'll be using a product from one of my Ipsy bags. I'm just using this Q-tip just to go in the creases just to make sure that it's blended in nicely. Now I'm using this product with a brush to tap in the powder under the eye. I tap the product in the cap, then use the brush. I don't typically use a brush to put my powder under the eye to seal the concealer in, but I was just trying something new today. Didn't necessarily enjoy using it, so I switched back to the powder puff, which in my opinion is more effective. Using the brush just to make sure that there are no creases again, and then going in with the powder. Sealing in all the cream and liquid products is integral, is important so that they don't crease. The powder helps to seal them in place, eradicate creasing. The technique is important so that pressing it in and making sure the powder stays in place to seal the products in place. I hope you get what I was saying. Basically using the powder to seal the cream / liquid products in place. All right, see me switching to the powder puff, putting a little bit on my lids as well, my eyebrows as well, so that they will stay in place. I hate a greasy eyebrow. It is strong, but strong ladies like. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a baking. Just put in excess powder under the eyes, and then we're going to move into bronzer. All right, we did a little bit of contouring of the nose. We brought the bronzing color all the way atop the lid just to bring in the natural shape back into the features of my face. I have the natural crease that comes from the brows down the nose, so I'm just re-accentuating that. And like I've said in several of my other videos, listen, my nose is not going to get any smaller, but a little contouring won't hurt either. So let's go into this, not Merit Beauty, but Minted bronzer, just to bronze up the face. I love me a red undertone bronzer. Just gives you a warm, beautiful, sun-kissed finish. I bring it all the way up on the cheekbones so that it gives you a nice bronzed, cinched look. All right, now we're going to go in with some reverse contour. So I'm going in with a powder puff with my translucent powder, and I am just carving out the bronzer underneath and then excess powder just to give the contour of the nose a more accentuated look, going in around my smile lines to make sure that they don't crease early. And yeah, just making sure I add the powders necessary. And you'll be saying, well, make sure I use so much powder. Why is she using so much powder? I'm using a pressed powder with my undertone, my natural skin shade, just to give this a skin-like finish and to reduce the flashback effect that some translucent powders can give, and give your face a more natural, neutral, complete look. Now I'm going in under the eyes just to brighten up the under eyes a little bit more, because like I said, I was going for a bright under eye look just to open up my eyes a bit. When my eyes are tired and under eyes are a little bit baggy, I like to go in with a brighter under eye. Now I'm going to just clean up the brows because some of the color had dissipated with all the powders, just making it a little bit more crisp and complete. And now you'll see me using my Anastasia gel just to bring up the sparse hairs and to give it more of a brow-like finish as opposed to a painted on brow, giving it more of hair-like strokes. Doing makeup gives me so much joy. Yes, it's my relaxing time. I'm going to go in with some powder blush. Powdered blush. It's a tongue twister on top of the cream that I used earlier, just to bring back the color to my cheeks, right atop the cheekbones, and bringing it a little bit up to the temple as well, and a little bit under the eyes as well. I'm loving this look, guys. Some days your makeup just on point. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yep. All right, we're gonna put the lip liner on. I'm using MAC lip liner in the shade Cork, just to outline my lips. As you can see, my lips are naturally lined, naturally dark on the outer aspect, so just accentuating it a bit and slightly overlining the lips. And then we'll be going in with my NYX Butter. What is that name? It's the lip gloss, Butter Gloss. Yes, my NYX NYX Butter Gloss in a nice bubblegum pinky shade, just to match the pink on the cheeks that I use for blush and give it a nice neutral lips. Absolutely yum. Yep, juicy. Yep, like I said, feeling this look. Let's seal this all in place. I've since finished this Fenty Beauty facial setting spray, and yeah, it gives you such a beautiful glow. Again, I will not be purchasing this until all the other products that I have for setting, fixing are complete, because we're going to be fiscally responsible. All right, let's go in with the eyeshadow. This was an afterthought because customarily I'd have done my eyeshadow much earlier, but I just wanted to finish up the look. When I was done, I thought I needed something in addition, so I went in with this Dior palette and just did a basic two shade eyeshadow look. I used this orangey peachy shade and just carved out the top of the lid all the way atop the lid to the brow bone, just leaving a area that will give the brow bone a nice clean look. Just basic, beginner friendly, and then used a clean brush to blend that out, and atop the lid just used a lighter shade. Pretty easy, pretty simple, just to complete the look, because like I said, when I was done, I thought needed something else, so I added some eyeshadow. Let's enjoy this aspect. The payoff of the lighter shade wasn't so great, but that was it. Didn't want to overdo it, so I'm now going in with my mascara. And you know it, it's the Tube-In Mascara from Milani. Yes, it is the lash extension mascara. I absolutely love this product. So affordable, so effective. You see the difference? See? Yep. The difference is clear. I absolutely love this mascara. Like I said, very affordable and very effective. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Tell me if you try this look. Very easy, very natural, neutral look. Every day you can wear this to work. I was going to church, very appropriate. You can wear this to any function that you have. Please do like, share, subscribe to Jess Althea's channel. Stay tuned for more videos on my locks and makeup looks. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And until next time, bye guys.